Young Peter in the wild. This is what you call a young Peter in the wild. Automotive wild. Not paying any attention. He doesn't know I'm there. He doesn't know I'm there. But let's see how close we can get to Peter before he recognizes that I'm right here. My glasses are fogged up, so I'm gonna have to do this blind. How you doing, Peter? How you doing, Peter?
How are you? How's it going?
All right, guys, welcome back to another video of Carl's Garage, and we are here with the infamous Peter. We are here with Peter finally, guys. I know you guys seen me starting way before I was supposed to, but I didn't really want to do too much because this is potentially going to be a flip, and I need it mechanically sound. So the first thing that we need to do is fix the coolant leak, because when you guys see me drive it from Houston all the way up here, I filled it up with coolant, and now it's just been sitting here and it's completely empty. Also with oil, there is oil still in it. There was oil in it when I picked it up. I added like a half a quart, and then now it's like back down. That quart is missing, so I don't know what's going on. But Peter knows these engines really well, so he's going to walk us through what goes wrong with them. Usually it's like a little piece over there for the older engines, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's the expansion tank is usually like here, but this one, well, it comes through the same the Rhine's crossover.
Okay.
All the way to back here.
And then there's like two like plastic L things down there that usually go bad, but I don't think this engine has it.
No, this is a 3.5.
Yeah.
So the older ones, they did have the L-shaped elbow.
Yeah, it always went bad.
Yeah, most of them were made of plastic.
Yep.
They have an upgrade for aluminum, but I don't think these ones have it.
The only things I seen wrong with these were the water pump on that side, which doesn't look like it's too hard, or the radiator.
Okay. So what we do is I don't know if I have enough distilled water. I don't use straight water.
Oh, don't use it?
Don't use straight water.
Hey, man. Hey, listen, it's my car. You can use straight water. I have coolant. I have that much coolant, but I don't know if you want to maybe mix it with
testing purposes. We can mix them and just test it. But I use distilled water. It's cheaper, and you don't want to use regular water. It has too much salt and other
Even
stuff.
to test it?
Even to test it, the ionization process is very fast.
Okay.
So once that water is in the motor and it's aluminum, the salt and all that corrosion products, come together, and that's what causes issues afterwards.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but of course, if you already used water, we can use water. Have you used water in there?
I haven't, but who knows what the other, idiots were using.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know what I mean? That's why I bought that and then immediately used that, because I knew I'm not just going to throw water in it.
Yeah, so if your car overheats, you can get distilled water is like $1 and something.
Okay.
For a whole gallon, and use distilled water until you get this problem solved, But yeah, we're gonna pressurize the system and see if we have any, or what the leak is. If hopefully it's external and not internal.
I know.
So
I didn't see any milky oil, so
okay.
I don't think it's a head gasket.
Good stuff.
Yeah, there's no oil around the valve covers.
That's
I think like a little tiny bit, because I filled it up, and then after 2-3 days it was gone.
Oh yeah.
And sometimes it could be the tank too, but I don't think the tank has any leaks.
Yeah, if it was a tank, you can see.
You can see?
Yeah, you cannot discredit it. But so we have these.
What is that?
I think that's just for breeding purposes.
Oh, okay.
It means the highest point on this motor is probably somewhere on that side.
Okay.
So they always want to breed it, through the expansion tank.
Okay.
You do have another, now the flow one into the joint, from here. So you can already, if you come closer, you can hear the little
suction noise,
like a little knob on the thermostat. You can hear it going ta 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 ta. You hear that?
So is that how you check the thermostat?
No, not necessarily, but it's good to hear that. That way you know
okay.
what kind of thermostat you have.
Oh, okay, cool.
So you do have this fail-safe thermostat. It has that little, it looks like almost like a rivet that opens.
Uh-huh.
You know, when the thermostat fails, you have a bypass. So having that, it helps us because now we can pressurize the system, and we know the coolant will go wherever we need it.
Oh, okay.
So let me grab a few things, and you know, we can check the service.
Awesome.
Let's see. Yeah, no visible leaks yet.
Right.
Let's see.
Let's go.
So that's the kit I use. I think this is from that's what you call Harbor Freight product.
Is it really?
Yeah,
Is it good?
I've had it for 2 years now. So
Try to shove something in my stomach.
yeah. So the best way is make sure you top it up first. You know, and again, if you have an active leak, then use distilled water.
Oh wow, you keep it on you.
Yeah, I have to. So get you an adapter that will fit on there. It's nice and tight. Get you a pump. Start pumping. You don't want to go anything over 15 psi right there. And even then, that's too much. Let's move these one just in case.
Never do this when the car is hot.
Oh, no. You can, but I mean, let us know the result. So keep pumping. As you do, you see the coolant is.
Is it even taking pump?
It will eventually. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
It takes a while to
Yes.
pressurize the system.
Pressurize. As you do it, you know, you just kind of
I don't see
go
it.
around and check if there's
It's,
anything.
it's like I can smell something, but I can't see anything.
Pretty clean. It's a very clean motor, actually.
Yeah. That's the reason why. That's the only reason why I bought it. Because, like I said, when I had it,
Yeah.
after you did the click thing, I ran it every day. I knew about the coolant issue,
Okay.
but I can't say that there was any issues. And I know that, you know, these can be used for pursuit cars and stuff like that. And it's Chevy at the end of the day. So,
Yeah, most of the patrol cars, the problem is idle hours. You know, they idle for so long.
oh, okay.
Yeah, so you have to be aware of the idle hours. You know, how long did they idle and stuff like that.
Okay.
Actually, on some cars like the Dodge,
Yeah.
they show the engine hours.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and that's important for service. Like, how often do you want to do your oil change? You can set it up to, you know, in hours instead of mileage.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
Because they might not drive that much, but the thing been sitting for.
yeah, it's there just idling.
I don't see anything. But it's like I can smell it. Like if you were to come over here, you can smell coolant. I just don't know where. Let me check underneath.
Not even. No.
I don't know. It's like a mystery leak.
That's why it's important if
Right
you gotta
here.
know whether it's internal or external. You want to be internal, that way you can see it.
If it's internal, that means head gasket, right?
Yeah.
Oh, shh.
Head gasket cracked to the head or the actual block. You know. Actually, that's
The oil's clear.
the oil is clear. Pump is pumping enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pressurized anything. Yeah.
It didn't. By the way, shout out to Super Clean guys. You guys have always been a huge supporter of the channel. No, I'm not sponsored or anything, but they have sent out a few products and this awesome shirt and that really cool sign right there. So whenever I do detail the whole car, I will be using Super Clean. So stay tuned for that video.
You deal with me, sweaty.
No, it's all right. No go, we gotta run to O'Reilly's. JR. What is it, JR? What is it, JR Auto? What is it? Oh, that's so funny. Harbor Freight. What happened, man? What happened? Dang. Yep, so the Harbor Freight tool, of course, as soon as the camera turns on.
Turns on. on.
It messes up. So we got to make a trip to O'Reilly's, get a new one of these, or AutoZone, whichever one you prefer. But the O'Reilly's is right across the street. Hold on, it might be a user error. So the pump is working, but it might be the cap. And you guys might run into this. And again, we like to, oh yeah, there we go. Look at that, we don't have to go. Harbor Freight does work. Harbor Freight.
So again, you don't want to go over 15.
Now we're back. And again, guys, listen, this is what we do here. Our Carl's Garage, we always show you guys the behind the scenes, you know, stuff that actually happens. Everybody else doesn't make it look so pretty. So now we have pressure in the system.
Nice and swelled up.
Yeah.
Have to figure out where this coolant is going.
I don't see it. I'll get out your way. See. If you need you need a flashlight?
It's bone dry.
Right?
Yeah, even the coolant is not
Yeah.
holding good pressure. Gonna keep it on there for a few minutes.
Okay. Where the leak
is-
starts.
Yeah, those are the heater hoses back there, so we just have to keep plug. The water pump too, right?
They might have.
You know, most Chevys, they have water issues.
Yeah.
They like to show their oil problems.
So speaking of oil, since that's the next thing on the list, the leak underneath, I don't know if you can see it. You might be able to see it from that side, from the driver's side, but the ground is hot. I have some towels if you want. But is that the pan? Because I remember you were telling me, or the something.
So, you know, most of this side is transmission.
Okay.
So if anything is leaking on this side, it's transmission issue.
Oh.
Yeah,
So
but,
is it the,
because the motor is like right here,
uh-huh.
and this is the transmission. I saw a little wetness on this side.
Yeah.
So could be the transmission, and yes, they do leak too.
Oh.
So what I'll do is we'll jack it up and we'll go down there and see as we wait for this system
Okay.
to see what it does.
Speaking of that, I just looked at the spark plugs in the back. How difficult are those?
Oh no, not on these one.
Even back here is not
Yeah,
difficult?
Yeah, because these ones you don't even have to remove these. They are all open.
What does that mean?
They are open. This cover doesn't go all the way to the back, so you don't have to remove these. You know,
You can just get back there?
Oh, they are bolted up. No, you don't have to.
Really?
Yeah, I can reach all of them.
Oh, I thought bringing the extension out of there there's not enough clearance.
No. Well, I don't know what kind of extension you have. Mine is very short.
Oh,
And
okay.
even if not, you can buy the 5/8
Uh-huh.
without the extension
Uh-huh.
and just drop it in there and just use a regular extension.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let's get you out the sun. Let's get you.
No, I need to grab the jack
Oh, okay.
and jack it up and see where the water is coming from.
Uh-huh.
He has 2 Yukons, 1 Cadillac, and 1 GMC.
Okay.
So, but they are all new, 2022.
Wow.
But being a Remo, you drive around.
Yeah. Yep.
So again, we don't have any coolant leak so far. You can check the expansion tank; it's still at the same level.
So where would it leak if
Most
you?
of the time, it's the water pump.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
The water pump would be is a weekly. Let me grab my
Jack stand.
stands and go under there and see.
Take this phone out. All right, let's get underneath here. I'm an old man, even though I'm younger. Oh no, it's Peter. Yeah. Oh, that's something right there.
Yeah, this one. So when I was using the old one, kind of spilled a little bit.
Oh, okay. So it is a transmission. That's not the oil pan that I
this
was
is
looking at.
transmission. So you have to determine if it's there.
Oh, so the oil pan is dry.
Yeah, the open is good.
Oh, okay. So I'm tripping.
It's not.
So it's just burning oil. It's not necessarily leaking oil.
No, it's not.
Yeah, Peter,
No.
you need a Band-Aid? I got a first aid kit.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay.
It's been like that for a while. So we need to figure out if you see if we can
Oh yeah.
get it down here. So if you look at right there, so yeah, we do have a oil pan, oil leak, and then we have the transmission right there in the middle.
Also, there is an oil pan leak.
Yes, there is an oil pan leak right there.
Oh, okay. So it's not a transmission leak.
Nah,
Okay, that's good to know.
yeah. So
That's what I thought, because it does
most
leak.
of that maybe overflow too. Of course, when the car is driving, it's gonna push it back.
Okay.
Yeah, so
What's the difficult level on that?
difficult level, it's quite because we have to remove the exhaust.
Oh,
We
okay.
have the exhaust. There's a name for a crossover.
Uh-huh.
It has to come off to get to
Okay.
drop this, and then the subframe has to come down
Oh,
too.
too much.
Yeah.
That's too much.
So it's not so bad actually. This is nothing
lift.
compared to no, I mean the Auric is not as bad compared to other cars I've seen.
Like the previous models are probably worse.
Yes, yeah, oh yes. If you get a 3.6,
Mhm.
yeah, this would be a dam.
Okay.
Whoa.
He said it would be a dam. Yeah, you would think that there'd be some type of leak. That thing's been up there for a while. The coolant.
Yeah, no. So the way I know it's not of course the heater core on the inside of the car
Uh-huh.
is, if the heater core is leaking, you see what the condensation for the AC,
Yeah.
the little water that you see on the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it was leaking, we'd see that.
Okay.
So we're sure the heater core is not leaking. Nothing is leaking on the front. So again, this one is when I use the one I was trying to jerry rig, and it
Okay.
spilled a little bit. So, but this is nothing.
Oh, okay, so
This
nothing to worry
thing,
about.
This is clean. This
This clean.
is a clean Chevy. I'm surprised.
That's good, man. That's what I
Yeah.
wanted. That Peter,
Yeah, it's surprising that
that Peter
for
approval.
that miles,
Yeah.
this is
For $2,000, is that too much?
no,
Okay.
not when it is clean.
Because that's why I thought about keeping it. I was just like, man, all I gotta do is slap some tires, some brakes,
Yeah.
make sure, you know what I mean? Even if I have to keep the coolant or whatever periodically, but I was like, nah.
If the coolant become an issue, then we could be seeing something.
Uh-huh.
So again, there is external and there is internal. If the internal was happening, we could see it in the oil,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
there's nothing there. So I
Mhm.
don't know if how often do you have to top it up? That is.
Well, when I drove it,
Uh-huh.
it took like 3 days and then it was empty. So I don't know if I drive it periodically, how much I'll have to do it. I
Okay.
thought about doing like a stop leak, but I know that's not good for the
No,
engines.
No, it doesn't even.
So I really didn't mess with it, and I didn't want to touch it until, like I said, because it will be the second driver, you know what I mean? But
Right.
it's just a beater car. So I'm okay with dealing with it, but the plan was, I got it for cheap. I only got like $300-400 into it so far. So if I can flip it, get a little bit of a profit, clean it up.
This thing is clean. For 200,000 miles? I
Yeah,
mean, this
202,
is-
yeah.
Telling you, this is impressive for a Chevy.
Oh, that's good to know.
You know.
That's what I wanted. That's the approval, because I just wanted to see what because it's an older car, 200,000 mile car, but I want the person, whoever I sell it to, to understand, like, listen, you're getting a solid car.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That's why I'm going to do all the maintenance stuff, all the brakes, everything, not the spark plugs and stuff, but the brakes and everything.
Now that is up,
Fix the seats.
We can check if there's any.
Yeah, I thought I heard something in the rear, one of the bearings, but I
Okay.
could be wrong because it hadn't moved in 2.5 years or something. He would just drive it to a location, then leave it.
Leave it,
Drive it to
okay.
another location, then leave it.
But everything, everything is original on this thing.
Yeah. Oh, even the water pump or
The alternator.
is original?
The alternator is original. The compressor is original. The belt, unless he serviced it at a GM.
No.
No, he has a GM stamp on there. This is original.
That's what I'm saying. These ones, I noticed that these motors, like whenever you pop that hood and you get that cover over there,
Yeah.
these are like the V6, V8 versions.
Yeah,
Like
everything is original. Look at that alternator there. Right there. GM. Look at this belt. GM. Everything is GM here.
That's good to know. Yeah, it looks clean. Whenever you look underneath it, I'm
Yeah.
looking at it. It's just when I seen it at night, I seen this and I was like, damn, what
Yeah.
did they do to it? And then there was a bunch of oil cartons in the back seat. I'm like, Aziz, what did you do to my car? Like, what is
Yeah, it's not bad.
Okay. Just normal
Okay,
stuff for a car
yeah.
with this type of model.
Yes, actually way better. This is way better. Some of them, they all leaks onto the hot manifold and you see it smoking.
Oh, you can smell it and
Yeah,
stuff?
you smell it and see it. You think your car is done, but this is...
Yeah, I thought about
This
just
is
hosing it
nothing.
off.
Yeah. Eventually,
Pressure wash.
what you want is go to the pressure wash down the street and just lay down like you are and just put a little pressure and it's gonna take it off. But again, it's not leaking from here. It's coming from back there where I showed you.
Okay.
It's back of the oil pan. So, but all this is original. Nothing is, nothing is.
I figured this would be the perfect flip for the channel.
Yeah.
If I don't just keep it. 'Cause
Keep
like
it.
I said, I love it.
Keep it.
I love this car.
Keep it is still, when you find something like this, actually keeping it, you're gonna get a value for it than flipping it, because what you now have is a clean base to start with, and as you use it, you just have to replace a few things here and there. Selling it, you might not get the value for it. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but you keeping it, using it whenever you need to, you good to good to go. Have you felt anything?
No, I'm letting you, like I said, I wanted you to check everything and then just let me know. I have a list in my studio of everything that needs to be done. So both seat belts, they're stuck. I don't know if they got into an accident or what, but both seat belts are stuck. So I got to get those. In fact, I have to drive over to a junkyard and go get those. The guy said he's got them for 30. Like I said, I did hear, I don't know if the struts are bad. I thought about getting the struts. If there needs to be tie rods or
you're gonna need an inner and outer tie rod.
Inner and outer tie rod. Okay, I'll get that. That's too much. Okay.
Yeah, that's already too much.
Okay, I'll definitely get that. Because I really wanted to ride solid.
Right.
So I said, I'll have Peter look over the whole thing, tell me the whole list. I'll buy everything. We'll come back another day and pull it in the garage and fix, just go through the whole thing. Kind of like a legit street cars.
Don't need shocks. They're not leaking at all.
Okay, that's good. But definitely inner and outer tie rods.
Inner and outer tie rods.
Do we have to drive it to see the bearings or?
Yes.
We'll have to drive it.
So,
Maybe
but when you are doing, you do both sides, because either way you're gonna need an alignment after. Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when you are doing that, you wanna do inner and outer on this side, inner and outer.
Okay.
And you're done with that.
Okay.
Go do an alignment.
Okay.
I try put it as close as I can so you can drive to the alignment shop.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I'll tell Shelly. I'll say, baby, Peter says keep it. What about motor mounts, or we need to start it to do that?
Yes. Yeah, we would talk. See, this thing is not leaking. It's
Still pressurized?
Still pressurized,
Maybe is it evaporating from the tank? Like, is the tank bad?
So what we'll do is we're gonna drive it.
Okay.
Drive it and see if there's anything that will come out of that.
Okay. I think it might need a brake flush too. That stuff looks black. Looks old.
We do the brakes.
And you can feel that the brakes are horrible. That's why.
Okay. All right. I think the next thing is to just drive it.
Okay. Yep, so we got my new Jumpstart pack. I'll put the link in the description down below to this, guys. I got this on Amazon. This thing is amazing. I did not want to purchase a new battery yet. I wanted that to kind of be like the last piece. So you got to plug this in. Is it that one or on the other side? Oh, right here. Engine start. So you pop that little thing right there. Yep, and you're going to slide that in there.
You have to have dirty hands to do this.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. We want it to get dirty. We want it to, like that. There we go. I'm going to let you drive because I barely fit until I fix that damn seat.
Positive to negative, guys.
Don't do that. Don't say that. Don't say positive to positive, negative to negative.
I like when they crucify me.
Right?
Think you got the keys?
Yeah. No. One of them, let me see. It's this one, yeah, because this one has the chip in it. This one won't start. There we go.
Starts right up.
Yep. Oh, and I gotta fix this back window. But I already bought the regulator.
Okay. For the back?
Yeah. That one's kind of weak, right?
Yeah.
Smooth, man. Thank you for working, buddy. Like I said, I'll put this in the link in the description down below, guys. This thing is really cool. It's only 50, 60 bucks. So you might be able to get a discount on it if you catch it on a certain day. I know we just missed Amazon Prime Day, but guys, definitely check it out. I want to get one for my wife's car too, just in case. I gotta get it registered too, but good thing no more safety inspection. Thank you, Greg Abbott.
You're done with it?
Yeah, they're done with all that stuff I had to do before.
Yeah.
For this thing, nah, they don't care about none of that.
It's been long coming. It's 5 years later.
I said, damn, I had to go through all hell and high water. How's it sound? No engine codes, no check engine, and these transmission fluid.
Yeah. No, you're good.
It's still good. Oh yeah, because it's cold, right?
Yeah, it's cold. They either maintain this thing at the dealership because everything is done like, you know,
Okay.
the right parts.
It wasn't, the people who had it after me, they didn't have it enough to damage it. You know what I mean? So the people who had it before me did it well.
Okay.
I did it well, and then the people who had it like the last 20,000 miles to put it over 200, they must have been incompetent. Because there's other cars, they crashed, they messed up, they got flat tires, like they destroyed them. But this one,
That's pretty cool.
you want me to put the cap on? You want me to put the coolant cap? Oh yeah, I fixed all that clicking. So guys, don't forget to go check out that other video. If you wanna, is the AC cool? Because I haven't even got to drive with the AC on yet. Ever since I fixed the actuators.
Yeah, it's cool.
How do we fix all that hood open? Because even whenever I close the hood, it still says hood open. We just,
There's a sensor on the latch.
okay.
Yeah, we'll check it and see what's going on.
It never overheated too, and I drove it an hour.
Never overheated.
Never.
If we can hear any.
What are you doing? You're gonna kill us. Yeah, Peter, yeah.
So there's no bearing.
It's not a bearing issue? What is
Of
it?
course, it's not roaded. You know, when it's on the front, when it's on top, it's totally different. When you're driving, you can do it like this and there's no noise. But when it's on the floor without that road on it,
Yeah.
it can sound different. But right now,
Oh, something's leaking.
yeah, it's from there.
Huh?
It's from here.
Right here?
Yeah, it's from here.
Should it be leaking like that?
Yeah, it's still open. It's overflow. You see how far this is way up there?
Oh.
So yeah, the overflow thing is back here. And it's just leaking. If you look, you can see it down. It's leaking through there.
Oh, so it pushes it out.
Yeah, well, so what I'm trying to do is to see if it has any air in the system, because that too can cause other issues. But as long as it's not overheating, I think
Yeah.
we're good to go.
No, never.
So yeah, no noises.
It's smooth, man. It's smooth.
No Chevy.
It's a Chevy. That's what Chevys do. This is what Chevys do.
The Chevys,
Guys.
I know they
No.
could be doing other issues.
I know.
They could be having other issues by now.
Guys, listen, only buy this one, please. Only buy this one. I wouldn't have had this much confidence in spending $2,000 if, you know, because you always want to buy even some Toyotas and stuff like that. Those like certain ones that you want to stay away from.
Yeah.
You know, with every car. Hondas, there's certain Hondas you want to stay away from. You know, and the same thing applies to Chevys.
This is a 3.6.
Oh, 3.6. Okay.
Yeah, it's port injection. It's port injected. And then you have a high pressure pump right there.
Kind of like the newer technology.
Yeah, it's pretty much new.
And it looks older, but that 13 and these are the.
It's a 13. I have cars older than this.
Do you really?
Yeah. My
Oh, yeah.
01,
Yeah.
08,
Yeah.
06.
Oh, this a motor test?
Yeah.
Oh, to see the
It's too
vibration?
cool. Yeah, let's see.
So Peter's gonna do a vibration test to show how smooth the motor is. Like I said, I definitely considered keeping it, but with your approval, I'll probably just keep it. Unless I find like a truck that runs as well. Because that's what I really want. It's so hard getting in and out of these cars. Oh, here we go.
See how smooth that vehicle is. For a Chevy, that's almost. Yeah. Impressive, and it's still rolling.
Yeah, it's still right.
So it's amazing. I didn't expect that. And then,
Peter thought I bought a lemon when I told him I bought a Chevy, and I showed him the pictures. But like I said, I got trust. I got faith in you, little buddy. No, I'm just really excited. I'm glad that
That's a good model.
I was able to get lucky because it's hard, man. Trying to find cars. I've been telling Peter for how long?
Right
Can you
now,
find me a car? Can you find me a car?
Right now, you can find cars.
No, it's hard. There's always something, whether or not they got water damage and this is a salvage too.
Right.
Salvage title.
So when you do that, your brake will be on and your ABS, but once you drive it on the floor, those lights will go out.
Oh, okay. Would you scan it?
Yes, you can scan it.
You can scan it and see if there's anything underlying, but
Yeah.
from the sound of it, it's like
It's in the best condition for a Chevy.
nothing out the tailpipes. It's got a little power to it too.
Yeah. It's fully injected.
All right, guys, looks like we have a winner. We have a winner. So Peter and I are gonna go. We're gonna test drive it. He's gonna scan it, and yeah, again, get that 3.6 liter if you get a Chevy Impala like this. Again, this is just for a daily driver. I mean, not even a daily driver. This is just like a beater car. Whenever I don't feel like sticking the kids in the Lexus because they want to ruin my leather and stuff like that. They're drawing on the leather. You just throw them in something like this, save you a ton of money. Oh, okay, Peter's got the scan tool.
Wanna stay in the AC?
Yeah, definitely.
It really cools really well.
Does it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why if I found the best way, if you're gonna use parts, use OEM parts.
OEM?
Yeah.
Well, that actuator you put in is still working. I don't know if it was OEM, but
No, I doubt.
it's still working.
I doubt.
And I know the ones I did weren't. I don't think I got the boxes over there.
Yeah, the Dorman. Dorman has really dominated the aftermarket.
Oh, okay.
So,
So when scanning something like this, what are you looking for? What are you?
I do a full scan, whole system, bumper to bumper, right? Don't know if you can see very well, but engine codes, we at 0, of course. With the battery disconnected area, we might have nothing on this board. We do have a front right signal, so signal was, yeah. Left rear speed sensor, right rear speed sensor. So what that would indicate is maybe there is a wheel bearing.
That's what I was
worn out.
thinking.
the
Yeah,
wheel
back there
bearing
you can
might
hear
be
it.
worn out, yeah.
You can hear it. Yeah.
So yeah, low voltage.
I thought about getting both from the back.
Yeah, they are cheap. I mean, they are pretty cheap. Of course, you know about these ones.
Oh, passenger.
Yeah.
Oh, so when I do the seatbelts,
Yes.
will I need this for the seatbelts or no?
No, not necessarily. No. So you have a passenger pretension. So this happens at collision. Once you have a collision, then you have issues like this.
Can you reset it and then they'll work or no? It doesn't work.
No.
Oh.
They have to be redone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn. I don't like it looking.
Positive presence. But this is nothing that would cause an issue on the car.
Okay.
But it's a safety. Let's say, God forbid, you get into a collision, the seatbelts will not work. So you don't want that.
What about the airbag?
So this is in an airbag module. It's not showing any airbag at all.
Yeah. Okay.
It's,
So I
it's
gotta
just
find
showing the actual seatbelt.
one. Okay. So I gotta find one. I thought
Yeah, no airbags at all.
So I don't know what type of accident it was in or what repair they did.
Yeah.
Like I said, it was a salvage, but
Yeah.
it didn't affect any of the drivetrain.
Right. But it did, other than that, of course, it's expected. I'm not worried of rust comp or control module. Of course, we just hooked up the computer right now. I mean the battery, so it's not an issue. And of course, it's gonna show you battery voltage below threshold. Of course, we know we need a battery.
Yeah. Alternator good or?
Yeah. So fuel pump module, no issues there. HVAC, of course, we know we did have the actuator issues, but they seem to be working fine and rest.
Yeah, all three are new now. The two under there, which were the devil to get to, and then the one you did over here.
They all sound like they're working fine. So you come onto instrument cluster, of course, we need a battery. Once we get a battery, it's gonna fix most of these.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. So keyless entry, we don't have a keyless entry.
No. The one thing I did want to check, I need to put gas in it because I don't know if that needle hasn't moved since I ever drove it, but I only drove it once.
Oh, really?
Remember you did the fuel pump and remember the regulator in it? So you did all that. I just want to make sure that it's still...
I did a fuel pump on this?
Yeah, this is the car you did it at your apartment. This is the black car. You painted it white. You dropped the tank and everything. And remember it messed up and then I had to bring it back and you had to reconnect it.
Oh, wow.
He said, you don't remember?
I don't.
It was at your apartment.
Yeah.
Remember Steve came out with the bicycle and Allure was there?
Right.
And you had a jacket. I still got pictures of it. He's
No. It was the
fuel pump regulator.
No. It was the oh my God, what do you call that? A sensor. Remember the sensor for whether to detect it's EFI or it's whatever kind of gas?
I think so.
Yeah, it was that little sensor. Because I remember we had to go for the connector.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was that. No, not the fuel pump.
Oh, okay.
There's a sensor to, it's in between on the fuel rail, right? It shows, let's say you want to use EFI. You can use EFI, you can use whatever kind of gas you want to use.
Oh, right? E85 or the,
yes,
okay.
E85, right. So that sensor picks up whatever you are using, sends it to the computer, advances or retards the timing, and that's how the computer knows, hey, this is what I'm using.
But I ran out of gas because the gauge wasn't working, and I was over there by you, and I left it over there, and you fixed that thing that tells me if it's getting lower now.
Okay. Yeah,
So, you do so many cars.
Too many cars.
So funny.
Let's put it that way. So now we're on the right rear. Of course, we don't have any tire signal. Passenger presence, we saw that already. Radio rust comp, again, we didn't have battery on. Battery issue, battery. Because since we don't have the keyless entry, we will always have that.
Okay.
See the transporter. You have the no transporter modulation on.
What's that?
So they turned off the keyless entry option.
Okay.
So they turned it off. So it's not programmed. Transporter error. Of course, we didn't have a battery.
But nothing. These are all superficial codes.
Very,
nothing engine.
Very. Nothing engine.
No misfire. Oh yeah, O2 sensors.
Nothing. If we had anything, we could see it there.
Okay.
Engine codes. So what I can do is I'll go and clear everything. Doesn't mean we fixed everything, but it's just gonna clear out the system. So now we go for a drive. We're gonna torque test it to see if we need any motor mounts or trans mounts, or I know mostly this one goes out, but let's see if we're gonna need any. All right. Okay. Put it on reverse. Do the front. Do the front again on drive. We're just gonna need the front one. The torque. Yeah, the torque one. Yeah, that's it. This thing is just impressive for its mileage. You would expect a lot to be wrong with it, but it's...
Especially by the way it looks.
Yeah. So this one is expected is gonna go out anyway. Yeah, it's part of it. They use the used one. See, this is a used motor mount because it has that. So somebody already changed it.
So about that, you try it all for or just
depending on how much. I mean, it's up to you. If you wanna use, go ahead and get all of them. Especially since you're gonna do a wheel alignment, get them.
But do we need to jump on the back and check the wheel strut?
Yes.
Here's the Peter?
Yes. There they go. Let's do the same on this side.
Good, bad.
So,
what do you think?
Good.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and these ones are very funny because once the struts go out, once you hit something, you see them bouncing.
Like the old
They flop around like they're everywhere.
All right, so we'll just drive because just all the cops are out right now. We'll just kind of take some laps in the neighborhood. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm gonna take these trucks out. Oh, you might have to drive forward a little bit, just like a hair.
How do you want to go? How far do you want to go?
Yeah, just around. You look at you. You try to go far? You try to go far? Nah, I don't even got my wallet on me. You got your driver's license?
Yes.
All right.
You got the other check?
Oh, no. You got You know how to do seatbelts?
Yes.
Do you, right?
Replacing them or rebuilding them?
No, taking them out and putting a new one in.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Like, excuse me, don't go that way because there's cops. Well, if you do, go in like the neighborhood because they like to hang out at the park. So if we go past the park, they might see a patrol car.
Go calling them.
You kind of hear like the clacking over on this one.
The creaking could be from remember the turn end?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Feel the brakes are horrible, right?
They're actually fine.
What?
Right, this gauge is not moving.
It's not. That's why I'm like, dang. I wanted to put gas in it. And oh dang, I didn't bring my wallet. We can I wanted to put gas in it. We can go back and get my wallet. You can do like a turnaround or something. And then because I wanted to see if it'll move. But I was like, damn, I don't want to put too much in it. Maybe he can see it with the scan tool. Because
you know that you know what the battery goes? There's that bar on top that is not
okay.
on. So that's some of that clicky clacky is from that. You hear that?
What is that?
This doesn't drive like a Chevy. Or if they had these Chevys, they took good care of it.
It's everything around it that makes it feel like, because it was really nerve-wracking driving back from Houston, because I'm like, yo, I don't want to step on it. I didn't get on the highway. I took the back road. I took Highway 6. I took, what did I take? Like Westheimer to Highway 6 or something, some back road like that. And I never got over 50, but because I didn't know, with the coolant and stuff like that, and then the brakes, if I had to stop fast, and hear like the wobble a little bit. And then the gas, that was really my biggest. Right now, you feel like the but the RPMs are. I can feel it. All right, so we're gonna put gas in it. How much gas should I do?
1 gallon.
1 gallon? One gallon.
What, little bit, let me see.
A little bit. It works?
Yeah. 2.5.
Let me put some more. Oh yeah, it works. Now hopefully it goes down.
Yeah.
That's no leaks anywhere.
The fans are working fine. I mean, here nothing we are looking at here. So
Quiets down like it's supposed to.
yeah, this is the one I was telling you. Here the car.
Oh, okay, okay.
So we'll take it.
Okay,
I'm sure they strip the boat there, but we can fix that.
okay. All right, guys, that's gonna be it for this video. We are actually going to reconvene with Peter next Friday. I have a list of things. So what I'm gonna do in the next video is I'm gonna go through the list of things that I need to get. And then, I'm gonna go through the list of things that need to get purchased, all the parts, try to get them here. Because next Friday, Peter is gonna come and we're gonna pull it into the garage. We're gonna jack it up on 4 jack stands and we're gonna go through this entire car, or fix everything that needs to go wrong. So tie rods, wheel bearings, brakes, anything else that needs to be fixed, we're gonna knock that out. And then that's when you'll see the transformation from the outside. And I'm probably just gonna keep it, because Peter said keep it. He said when you get a car like this, man, especially for this price, keep it, drive it till the wheels fall off, but chances are this thing's gonna go for like another 100, 200,000 miles. So that's gonna be it for this video, guys. Make sure you guys check out Peter also on YouTube, Peter Tech, check him out.
Peter Tech.
Oh yeah, show him your, oh no, never mind, you don't need, you want, hit up Peter, he's super busy. He's
too busy, yeah.
He's too busy, yeah. He's too busy.
all the time, but
yeah.
I'm too busy. Unless you want to work for me.
There you go.
If you want to work for me, just call me.
There you go, Peter.
We'll get you going.
There you go. Yes. Guys, listen, if you need a job, I'm dead serious. He's got 3 more people to go to after this. Please, if you need a job, or if you need, or yeah, if you need a job, you're a really good mechanic. You can't be crappy, okay? You gotta be a good mechanic like Peter. Hit us up. You can leave a comment down below. And thank you guys for everything. Be basic. Peace.